Hey friend, do you like collectible card games? Do you like Warhammer Age of Sigmar? Well then, do I have a game for you. Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions trading card game is the new collectible card game from PlayFusion, the same folks who brought us Lightseeker's trading card game. If you've played Lightseekers, you'll definitely see similarities between it and Age of Sigmar Champions. But don't sleep on this game, as there is enough differences for both these games to deserve a place in your collection. To start, each player brings to the table a 38 card deck, which includes 4 champions and 4 blessings. Champions are powerful heroes of their faction, and the blessings are special abilities that they unlock by completing quests. The other 30 cards in their deck comprise of cards such as units, spells, and abilities that the champion will deploy over the course of the game. The goal is to eliminate your opponent's health. Each player will randomly place their blessings face down in a row. Then they will place their champions face up on top of their blessings. Each player takes turns playing cards and activating card abilities, at most 2 per turn. Similar to Lightseekers, there is risk and reward to playing actions, as the number of cards you get is inversely related to how many actions you take. You could play out 2 cards and forego drawing, or skip your turn to gain extra cards for a future turn, or somewhere in between. For anyone familiar with Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the same grand alliances are present as in the miniature game. You can fight for order as the Stormcast Eternals, side with the forces of chaos and the ruinous powers, join the alliance of destruction with the Oryx, or be one of the undead hordes in the Grand Alliance of Death. Regardless if you're picking one of the pre-constructed campaign decks or building a deck from scratch, you must choose one of these Grand Alliances. They're designated by a different border on the cards, and this is my biggest criticism of the game. The rules included in the campaign deck does not specify that this is a difference between the alliances, and it isn't clear upon initial inspection of a single deck. I spoke to PlayFusion about this issue, and they are looking at addressing it with future sets, as well as pointing it out on their website for better clarity. One of the most interesting gameplay mechanics of this game, as well as Lightseekers, is the card rotating mechanic. While this mechanic was exclusive to buff cards in Lightseekers, practically every type of card could have some form of card rotation. The best of this is implemented on champions. Each corner of a champion represents a quest they want to complete. This could be playing a specific type of card or a type of interaction, such as dealing damage, healing, or card removal. As the game progresses, and these quests are completed, champions can unlock their blessings, which has the chance of tipping the scale in the player's favor. In contrast to Lightseekers, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions introduces a spatial element to the game. Positioning of champions matters, and cards will reference enemies or actions relative to the champion's position. This adds another layer of strategy, as the player has to factor in what they're playing, plus where they play it. For those who prefer digital gaming, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions has you in mind. Each card has a unique coding along the edge that, when scanned into their app, allows you to play digitally with the same cards as you own physically. Other games have tried this, namely the Pokemon trading card game, though in that case it isn't a one-to-one relationship with the physical to digital collection. At the time of recording, the Age of Sigmar Champions app is not released, but the Lightseeker app has recently been released. I can only assume that both apps will have similar functionality, and if so, I look forward to getting my hands on the Champion app. All in all, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions is a solid game. The campaign decks provide lots of options for right out of the box play, which you can customize or build from scratch with Booster Box. Small graphical issues aside, this game takes a tested and popular game system for Lightseekers and takes it to that next level to make it something truly special. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more board game and card game and miniature content from Dog and Thimble, please subscribe to our channel. You can also find us every week on our podcast. Just search for Dog and Thimble on your favorite podcast app. And if you would like to contact us directly, you can always tweet at us at Dog and Thimble or email us mail@dogandthimble.com. I'm Chris Schock, and I can be found all over the internet as Mirkwood Runner. Thank you so much.